Our top focus on WION at this hour, the U.S. military has deployed a third aircraft carrier, the USS George H.W. Bush, to the West Asia region. Now, this build-up comes amid a fragile ceasefire and both sides enforcing competing blockades in the Strait of Hormuz. Well, Iran claims that it has received its first revenue from the tolls imposed in the Strait of Hormuz. Deputy Parliament Speaker Hamid Reza Haji Babai said that Iran received its first revenue from tolls that it is imposing on ships seeking to cross Hormuz. Reports have claimed that Iran is asking payment of $2 million for safe passage of ships, raising fears over the formation of Tehran's toll booth. Iran has vowed that it would keep the strait closed to all but a trickle of approved vessels for as long as U.S. Navy blockades its ports, brushing off demands from Trump to both reopen the Hormuz Strait and surrender its enriched uranium. This comes as President Trump said that the U.S. is in no rush to end the war with Iran, but the clock is ticking. Talking to reporters at the White House, Trump declined to give a timeline for resolving the war. He also claimed that U.S. has the control of the Strait of Hormuz. Listen to this.
Total control of the strait. And the fact that it's closed, you know, they would have opened it up 3 days ago. They came to us and they said, we will agree to open the strait. And all my people were happy. Everybody was happy except me. I said, wait a minute, if we open the strait, that means they're going to make $500 million a day. I don't want them to make $500 million a day until they settle this thing. So I'm the one that kept it closed. We have total control of it. Part of the problem is that, that's why I can't really answer your question. They have all new leadership and they're fighting like cats and dogs for who's going to control. Because we've created a real mess for them, but they've created a mess for the world over the last 47 years. They've killed a lot of our people.
Well, Trump ruled out the use of a nuclear weapon against Iran. The U.S. president also blamed a lack of clear leadership in Tehran for holding up talks. Responding to remarks from Trump suggesting that Iranian leadership was seriously fractured, Iranian President, Parliament Speaker and Chief Justice all posted a nearly identical message on social media. The message said that there are no hardliners or moderates in Iran, ending with the message of one God, one nation, one leader and one path. Meanwhile, the U.S. aircraft carrier USS George H.W. Bush has arrived in West Asia, bringing the number of American warships operating in the region to 3. A second carrier was deployed in the Red Sea on Thursday, while a third is also active in the region, according to social media posts by U.S. Central Command. Both sides have escalated competing blockades in the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. forces have now redirected 33 vessels as part of the blockade. They also boarded the stateless oil tanker in Indian Ocean, which the Pentagon claims was carrying Iranian crude. The operation came hours after Iran seized 2 container ships. Reports indicate that Iran used swarms of small, fast boats to carry out the seizures. Shipping experts say that these fast attack craft are part of a layered threat system, which is backed by shore-based missiles, drones, naval mines and electronic warfare. Another major concern are the mines placed along the critical shipping lane. An Axios report citing sources says that Iran's Revolutionary Guards have deployed additional mines in the Strait of Hormuz this week. And this comes after President Donald Trump ordered the U.S. Navy to destroy any vessel caught laying mines in the vital waterway.